every single thing, he was like naming the plant. Like, this is a fortnight lily. And it blooms every 2 weeks. So if you want to get the deadheads off, and this is over here, this is another fortnight lily, like I said previously, that it blooms every 2 weeks. So when you clip the deadhead, I was like, what the fuck? I was sitting there thinking, it don't matter. I'm pulling this motherfucker up when you guys leave.
Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. The show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that this show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you were listening to the Chip and Cern Show?
Yes, once again, or very possibly for the first time.
Well, who knows?
Not for the first time. Cern spoke.
Who knows? Cern is getting, just fresh off the press, you're getting your keys tonight to your new abode.
Time recording within about an hour.
Oh, we better do double time, double the quickness on this. We can't have.
So this is quite funny. So we'll dive into this. The people that we are purchasing the house from, so it closed and we're all set. But I'd given them 2 weeks to get out, kind of like a 2-week grace period.
Yeah,
kind of like sweeten the deal when you're making an offer.
Sure.
And they informed the realtor, "Hey, we'll be out by today, the 17th." I'm like, okay, cool. We'll be out in the morning. I was like, cool. But we are hiring cleaners to clean the house after we come in. And Robin tried to lobby. No, doesn't matter. Leave it. We don't want cleaners. We're going to rip it up. Just get out, basically. Give me the keys.
Just get out. I could see your wife over there rubbing her hands together. I've got big plans for this place. Just let me at it.
Just let me at it. So if that plea went ignored, so the cleaners are coming anyway. I was like, all right, well.
Why wouldn't you want to save like a couple $100 and not have whatever?
So that's what I thought too. I was like, what the? So then this is where it ties in. So I was in charge of setting up the new internet. And although we have numerous, probably a library full of anti-Comcast
rhetoric.
That's what I'm going with. Because it was like, basically you got AT&T or Comcast. That was your two choices. And AT&T said, okay, we're offering you over at this address 30 megabits a second. I was like, that's fucking dial up. Get out of here.
That's weak sauce.
That's the best you could do? Like, that was the best they're going to offer.
That's some DSL speeds.
I know. I was like,
fucking embarrassing.
What is this, 2005?
I thought
get at it.
I thought AT&T had the fiber optics.
In this, for whatever reason, at that neighborhood, that's all that was coming up was 30 megabits a second at tops. I was like,
hard pass.
I was like, okay.
Pass on that.
So then I looked up Comcast.
Gig?
600 megabits a second.
Giddy up.
Yeah, you could do a gig, but 600 megs was plenty for me. I'd be like, all right, 600 megs good.
That'll stream all the porn anybody needs in the house.
Just for that reason, I decided to go ahead and opt for the unlimited plan.
Let's say you're streaming a lot of videos on the internet. How many hours could one stream said videos? RedTube, Pornhub, it doesn't matter. How long? 4K. I need 4K too.
Next week, I'm going to raise my hand. It's going to be full of calluses.
I can't have my jizz shots be in 4 to 80p. I need 1080p for the cum shots. That's the only way I watch them.
Come on.
What is this? Bringing me back to the high school days.
So I ordered the Xfinity, hardware, and it said I ordered it last Thursday, and we'll pull the curtain back. We're recording on Tuesday, so
don't reveal our secrets.
It said it'll ship within 3 to 5 business days, and I was like, okay, great. That'll be right when we get the keys, so no biggie.
Yeah.
Get a notification on Saturday. Your package has been delivered. I was like, the first time in the history of mankind you're ahead on the deliveries.
Had a schedule?
Fuck, I don't even own the house yet. So they had text the realtor, and the realtor texted us, hey, you got a package there. I said, yeah, I know. I thought it said 3 to 5 business days. I didn't expect them to be quicker than that. They said, they'll leave it on the porch. Just go pick it up. I said, they can't just pull it in for me? But Rob's like, let's go. We'll go over there. Because she wanted to like assess their packing situation. So I said, all right. So we drive over there.
Still in the process of kind of moving out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were driving. So we drove over there, and they're out. And they're outside. They're out front.
Oh, just keep going. Keep going.
I was like, holy shit, is this him? He looked like Santa's brother.
Have you ever? So you haven't seen the people that are selling?
I've never seen this. And he was like, he had like the old man overalls and all that. I was like, holy shit.
Oh,
he's old. So I was like, just jump out and grab the package. Let them know who we are. So then she comes back to the truck.
Uh-oh.
No package. I was like, fuck. So she goes, turn the car off. And I was like,
oh no.
Okay. I turn the car off and I get out. And he's like, hey, what's going on? And then we proceed. He's a really nice man.
Uh-huh.
But he proceeds to tell me he had like these notes. He had like a notes that he wrote for me on the back of one of my mail that I apparently got delivered there. The insurance man fucked up the address date.
Oh,
so
right.
The insurance guy so he sent it over. So on one of the back of my letters I got, he was writing notes. First off, if I'd have came to the house and these notes were there, not even the Enigma machine could figure out what the fuck this guy was writing. I don't know what was going on here. It was like just blurbs everywhere. I was like, okay. But then he proceeds to tell me every single plant that he has planted in the front yard and the backyard, and like the maintenance that it requires. And then I asked, well, I see a drip system. Is it on a drip? He said, yeah, it's on a drip.
That's your maintenance.
Okay. Thanks. And like I tried to like cut him off a couple times. He's like, "Oh, here's this plant." I said, "Yeah, I know that plant. I have it in my house." And so you know it? Yeah. Okay, so here's how you take care of it. And I was like, "Okay, this guy is
mansplaining everything."
He's just gonna he's got a it's maybe not even mansplaining. He's got a script and he's gonna fulfill the script.
He's gonna get it out.
No matter. I tell him I already know it, and he's gone with it. I was like, "Well, I'm just gonna buckle up and ride this."
So he's like,
out.
"This is a redwood tree. It's an evergreen. Do you know what evergreen means?" And you're like, "Yeah." He goes, cool. It means it's going to be green all year round.
He did that because they're redwoods.
Jesus.
I was like, and he's like, okay. So, and then it was funny. So
hold on. Did he give you any of this? Like, oh, I'm so glad the place is going to a nice family, and you seem like a good guy. Like doing this whole no. He
was just telling me what he had done. It was fine. And I think, from what I gather, he's on the Chip and Cern show team. Kind of like, you know, he was a medical.
Handsome.
Yeah, he was true handsome 80 years ago.
Hung. Those are requirements.
Yeah, those are requirements. That's part of the team. So he was a nice guy. He was just one of those, like, he was going to say he had a spiel and he wanted to give it. And it was fine. It was just like,
how long of this time did it eat up for you, of your time?
It was at least an hour.
Oh no!
We had to go through every single plant. I'm not fucking shitting you. There was every single thing. He was like naming the plant. Like, this is a fortnight lily, and it blooms every 2 weeks. So if you want to get the deadheads off, and this is over here, this is another fortnight lily. Like I said previously, that it blooms every 2 weeks. So when you clip the deadhead, I was like, what the fuck? I was sitting there thinking, it don't matter. I'm pulling this motherfucker up when you guys leave.
You should have reached down and you should have reached around the base and just pulled it up like it was a weed in your front yard and just like bang the dirt off against your leg and be like, here we go. We don't have to worry about this. See all these, the rest of them? They're all going with us.
Take it with you.
Yeah.
So it's funny because the one of the neighbors happened to walk over. I don't think she knew who we were. I think she thought we were buying something. So she was like, hey, I know trash day's on Tuesday, so you roll the cans out. I'm going to roll the trash cans in on Wednesday. I'll roll into the backyard for you, and then I'll make sure to close the gate. And I thought, no, you're not. I'm going to roll it in. I'll put a lock on that fucker. You ain't coming in.
Yeah. So, hi. This house under new ownership, there's no gate opening or closing.
Yeah. there's a new regime here, so we're not gonna. We live next to each other, and we'll be cordial, but we're not going. I got dogs. I don't really want to listen to them bark or run out in the street and get killed on their behalf. So let's just not do that.
I couldn't think of a worse thing that. I mean, I get they're trying to do you a solid or whatever, but just bring it up.
Yeah.
Put it next to the fence or something. Like, you don't got to go on people's property.
Yeah. She was in a roll bag. I said, no, you're not. But I wasn't going to come out guns and blazing. I didn't say anything. I was just like, I'll just, I'll roll it in and we'll address it cordially. I don't want to start the.
This is a fresh start for you, Cerny. You don't have to be at war with your neighbors. Like
I think I may have some headwinds because I was told that the people next to us were retired. And the people, that lady, I don't know, she didn't look as a retirement age, but I was informed that she has some children that are in their 20s.
Okay.
I was like, oh. And they said, the lady's like, well, she goes, it's a very quiet neighborhood. You're going to love it. I told her until
not for long. Not till the Cernies get in there. The table saw, bandsaw.
Every once in a while you'll hear a party. I was like, 4th of July, Memorial Day, Chip is coming over.
Every major summer holiday.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Well, I'm excited for you, and you're getting the keys tonight. And your wife is probably, does she have her painter schmuck on?
House,
and the little painter hat and everything? Drop cloths ready to go?
Like a caged tiger. She has been pacing the house. She's been pushing, lobbying to get it earlier. To know.
Wow.
Now today, I was called because she works at the school. So she worked at the school, and then on her way home, she's like, I'm going to stop off at Lowe's because she wants to look at, I don't know, something, and she was called. Said, well, okay, I'm in front of the house. I said,
oh
what?
My God, she's out of control.
I said, what?
She's out of control.
Like, I need to make sure they're moving. There's a U-Haul here. I said, well, how does it look? She said the garage was open. I said, how's it look? It's pretty empty. I said, all right, then they're moving.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, but if they're gone, can I start? I said, just leave fucking people alone, will you?
Oh my God. She can't help it. I appreciate it.
No.
I appreciate it, though.
Oh, yeah. It was funny because last night, so we moved the couch. So our couch has now been gifted to Natalie.
Oh. What a come up.
Like we've discussed before.
Yes. Joe didn't get his fingers on this one?
No. This one went to Natalie. Now, actually, it was gifted for like $200, basically. It was like one of those like
on a principal.
And delivery fees. So I had to drive it over to you. So what the fuck? So we drove it. So we didn't have any place to sit, yesterday, which doesn't matter. So I was like,
yeah,
all right, we'll sit in the bed. And actually I had fired up the old laptop and
nice.
We were watching some old To Catch a Predator videos.
You have told me you've been on a big kick.
I have been because it just gives me a good chuckle. Some of the stupid banter that Chris Hansen does too. It's like he came here to thinking he was looking a 15-year-old, but he's looking at the bars of justice. Some kind of shit.
It's just
like
some hokey shit. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, what the hell? But so we're sitting there and like, all right, well, if I go to bed and I say, be real, you're going to be tossing and turning all night. I told him, I said, no, I'll be out. And then this morning, I may have gotten like 3 hours of sleep. I said, I know. Everybody knows you. You could have called Chip. Chip would have told you that one.
I could have told you that one probably. Now, when does your fish tank movers? When is this whole thing?
He was supposed to come today to actually not move it, but to kind of take a guess.
Okay.
But he called me. He lives in actually up Highway 50, up Kyer. Okay. And he's like, hey, I'll be there at 2:30. And then it was like 3 o'clock. I was like, what the fuck? And then it was like 3:15. I said, where you at, dude? And he's like, Highway 50. He's like, it's deadlocked. It's like shut down.
But your phone doesn't work? Right. Can't fucking text?
He was trying to text me. He was texting me I think he was like, it was kind of like, I kind of could guess it. It says 30 minutes. And then it was like, he said something about deadlocked, sexless. I was like, sexless? What
oh, boy.
So I think he was trying to drive or whatever.
He's got one of the you got to press. If you want A, you got to press it once, and if you want C, you got to press number 1. Yeah.
So I called him. I said, "Okay, what's going on?" He's like, 50's deadlock. I'm trying to do the side streets. Everybody's trying to do the same thing because Waze is pushing us off. I said, "Yeah, I know what's going to happen." He's like, I'm trying to get up. I said, "Listen," he kind of texted me. He sounded like he was having a bad day. He's a really nice guy. I said, "Can you come tomorrow?" He's like, "Well, I have a client at 2:00, like pretty close to you, and then I can come over after that." I said, "Let's just do that. Don't worry about it." He's like, "Well, I told you today." I said, "Don't worry about it. Shit happens, dude. I mean, if 50's deadlocked, I mean, what the fuck are you gonna do about it?" He's like, "All right. I mean,
that's good.
I really don't want to disappoint you." And I said, "Don't worry about it. I'm not disappointed. I mean, shit happens. I'm not moving it today." Yeah, if this was movie day and they were having this problem, I might be a little bit more agitated. But you just want to come to assess. I said, "Just come tomorrow." He's like, "Okay,
perfect.
I'm really sorry." I said, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it." He's like, "Oh, you're being cool about it."
So is he? What's his role? Is he extracting all the water and all the fish,
all the water,
and
all the fish, all everything? He's going to do the whole thing. And I told him, I said, "I'm going to give it." And he's like, he asked me, he's like, "Do you have a reef tank?" Which is what I have. Yeah. I said, "Yes, I do." He's like, "Perfect. That's my specialty." Because he like services them too. Like he does, like he goes to rich people's houses and like services them for him. He's like, "So that's what he's going to do tomorrow. He's going to just service a reef tank in like Serrano, which is like, upper El Dorado Hills."
Okay.
I said, "All right." And I said, "Listen, I'm going to give this guy creative license. If he wants to change something in the tank, go for it.
He knows best.
Yeah. If he says, "Hey, I want to place this here," you go for it.
Because he probably knows all the ecosystems from doing all that stuff.
Yeah. So I said, we'll just leave it. Don't worry about it. He's like, "All right." I said, "Well, I'll come tomorrow and we'll look at it." I said, "Don't worry about it." And we're moving 5 minutes down the street. He's actually a good price and stuff. So I wasn't worried about it, but yeah, he was freaking out. I said, "Hey, don't worry about it. Come on, dude."
And then, so your wife's getting in their paint probably tonight, burn the midnight oil. Probably she can't be out on the front yard. And then when they walk out, she's going to bust down the door.
Yeah. She's going to be like, I'm going to have to like, Princess Leia, Jabba the Hutt had the chain on her. I'm going to have to like hold her back like that.
Yeah. Make sure you go, you do the, remember when he was laughing? On his tongue. Eat one of those frogs.
Yeah. So she's going to do that. So tonight I'm going to be put in charge of power washing because the guy that's buying the house from me is like, "I'm going to," and I quote, "I'm going to bequeath you my power washer." I said, "Okay, that is very generous," which is fine. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to power wash because I'm going to put one of those epoxy floors.
Yeah.
So I'm going to wash it out. That's my job tonight, is to wash out the garage.
Nice. Oh, the homeowner guy is giving you a power washer?
So apparently they're moving to a mobile home park in where's that place by Monterey? Pleasant Grove? Pacific Grove. Yes. So they're moving out there. He said, so he doesn't need a power washer. He doesn't need a whole bunch of shit. I was wondering why he's one that gives me he gave me his washer and dryer, which I
TV.
I said before. TV, a desk, a whole bunch.
He's just downsizing a bunch of shit.
Yeah. At first I was like, that's kind of weird. But then when I saw him, I was like, oh, he's old. And then when I heard, we're going to a mobile home park in Pacific Grove, I was like, okay, well, now it's coming together.
Now it's coming.
There's not a lot of coming clear.
There's not a lot of space for a expansive wooden artisan writing desk in a mobile home.
Yeah.
Well, do you think he wrote all the notes on the back of the letter on the writing desk? I would think so.
Oh, he may have.
He
asked me if I wanted to keep. So it was a letter from my insurance agency that they gave. Like the home insurance. He's like, I can leave this notes here just in case you have to refer back to him. I was like, I'll take it. I'll save them. Okay, I'll save the notes. I didn't want to hurt his feelings. Open it up. Look at the letter. Like,
fucking
okay,
trash that shit.
Sure trash.
Right in the round bin. Now, Cerny, we owe the Chipmunks and the Cerny Sluts an update about our official Chip and Cern show offsite. Our first offsite we had last week. We went to.
That's right.
We had a little team gathering, and I was
Joe
invited.
was there.
Joe was there,
Yeah.
and we
Our
went to the
once
Giants
guest
game.
of like 5 years ago.
Yeah. Every time I see those pictures of that one time we recorded in person, I'm like, first time, last time. Joe was on the mics. Yeah. But we had a great time watching the Giants play a little baseball in San Francisco.
7-1. 7-1. We had a couple beers.
Great seats.
Those were actually really good seats. That was a
score.
They were kind of behind home plate, a little bit cockeyed to it. You could see Kruk and Kipe if you looked up to the left. Mm-hmm. Oh, you weren't there when we saw him, right?
Yeah, I saw him.
Okay.
And the other guy, the younger guy.
Dave Fleming.
Fleming, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and right. I think the most key piece about the seats that you can't see when you're buying them on StubHub or whatever, shaded. It was in the shade during the game, so it was perfect. You wouldn't get the direct seat. And looking right across the ball diamond, we saw where Cern and I used to spend many a night, many a day, getting lobstered in the bleachers.
With sunburn. No hats, no sunscreen.
And just a belly full of suds.
Just a belly full of suds. That was the only thing that we brought was suds in the belly.
And a flask or something. But we had a great time. It was great seeing you guys in person. And Joe, we don't hang out enough. I think we all know that. And since the cancellation of the golf tourney, that took one guaranteed.
Let's put a hander on us.
That took one guaranteed hangout day right off the calendar. I don't like that one bit.
I mean, I think we need to do a golf day.
We do need
Chip and Cern have been watching enough Manolo. I think we could compete.
I feel like I'm a seasoned pro now. Don't be nasty. I can't even do that. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
Waggle that shit. Smack that shit. And that's it.
That's it. So good. So good. Yeah, the game was great. But what we talked about when we were there is here we got a round of beers. It was 4 beers and a bag of peanuts. So 2 Coors Light for Joe and Papa Cern. Then me and you, I got us the hazy, some sort of hazy IPA thing and peanuts. With a $2 tip, $66.
Yep, that's what I got. Because I remember when you guys left, I said, "Oh, hey, Joe, tell me I sent the card."
Yeah.
I looked back, I was like, $67 for 4 beers? What the fuck?
Dude, and that's not even including the food that I had, which I wasn't even paying attention. So I had a beer, a burger, and some fries. That was probably $60. Mm-hmm. So going to the baseball game isn't a cheap
and they
endeavor.
Wonder why attendance is down.
Yeah.
Because it's expensive to get in, and then on top of that, it's like they gouge the shit out of you when you're there.
Yeah, and I don't
like certain things like the crab sandwich, which I got. Sure. I expect it because
the crab sandwich should be $20-$25 or something.
Yeah,
a fucking hot dog.
A hot dog and
come on,
and a Coors Light. a hazy's like $15. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I know. So
my company delivers those buns. I know what they cost. Okay, so
you know the margins on
you're making like a 5 million percentage point. Okay, I'll tell you right now.
I know for a fact you paid a nickel for that bun and you're selling it for like $7. Exactly.
I think it is like 30 cents a bun or something like that. It's crazy. Actually 30 cents a pack or some shit like that. It's crazy.
They're making money hand over fist there. But my bun that I had is very proud. It had a lot of
a lot of crown on it.
A lot of crown on that one. I had to take the top off to eat it open face style.
Yeah, it was almost more bun than burger.
And I felt Joe's peripherals on me when I was eating my Impossible Burger. I felt him side-eyeing me. He was like, you know what? That almost looks like a real burger. I'm like, Joe, if you took a bite, you couldn't fucking tell the difference. I'll just tell you that right now.
We had him
because it's impossible.
He didn't have him, did he?
I don't think he did. But if you're getting, granted, I haven't eaten meat for, I don't know, let's just call it a decade now. If you gave somebody a bite of a whatever cheeseburger with Thousand Island, whatever, you know, accoutrement you want on it, and then one that's an Impossible Burger or Beyond Meat. I don't really know how someone could really say for sure, yeah, this is it. I feel like they taste super similar.
Are you willing to bet $10,000 on it? $20,000?
I don't know about 10,000. I bet $10 on it. Well, what do you think? Do you think you'd be able to tell the difference a little bit?
A little bit, yeah, I could tell the difference. It's just the texture is pretty close, but there's still a little bit of difference.
Yeah.
There's still I think that the fat that's in the burger keeps it a little bit more intact because the other one pulls apart a little faster. But the taste is fine.
Yeah.
The taste is there. It's not like, remember like the first ones, it was like a black bean burger or something?
Or like the Boca burgers, and it's like, we mashed chickpeas and broccoli and carrots and shit. Like, I mean, you know, you got to be hard up to be salivating over that kind of thing. I mean, so I've eaten my fair share of those for sure, but they're just not, they don't bring you joy quite like an Impossible Burger. Like an Impossible Burger does. But I had a great time at the game. And I made it home about 5 hours before you guys did, it felt like. I just had a quick blast right across the
It took us a long time to get out of the city. Like once, because it was like we were stuck in like we were trying to turn left forever. But finally, once we got out of like the actual city, I mean, it was a little stop and go, but it wasn't too bad. And then once we got like past Oakland, we were gunning because we had 3 people, so we could use.
Good call. Yeah, on the way down there, it took me like 30 minutes to get from my house to the other side of the Golden Gate Bridge, and then from the Golden Gate Bridge to the ballpark, which was probably only 6 miles, took me another 30 minutes just because you're going through San Francisco. It's going to take you some time.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And I, parking was $50. And I walked like half a mile.
Yeah, you got to walk away the fuck. Yeah, you got to park. You parked by that little dock, right?
Yeah. So
what?
If I bring my family, let's not even count tickets. So parking's $50. So my wife and I get a couple beers and drinks for the kids. That's probably $200.
Oh yeah,
that's $250. Plus, cotton candy and stuff. That's not even including merch. So you're probably looking at $500+ for a baseball game for a family of 4. What? No way.
You're almost approaching. You're in the ballpark of Disneyland time now. You're about halfway there.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, a day at Disneyland would set you back about that much. So you might as well parlay that around.
Parlay.
You know, maybe I won't go to the whole Braves series. I'll take my family to Disneyland.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but it was good. I had a jet setting weekend.
It was good. I liked it.
It was great. I went to Colorado the next day for a couple days by myself for a little birthday gift. My wife, I got approval for approval. I got concert tickets for this venue in Colorado called Red Rocks. It's literally like an outdoor concert venue, but in the side of a mountain with these huge. Oh, wow, it's cool. Really cool. It's like a super cool venue, and it's this artist that I really like. So he's playing there for 2 nights, so I got for both nights. Couldn't believe it. And then the hotel, I go to check in because I got there. I took the red eye so that I could get to the hotel at like 8 or 9 and then work for like the majority of the day and then go to the show after.
There you go.
I need to check in. They're like, well, the rooms aren't ready until 4. And mind you, this is before 9 a.m. This is like 8 o'clock. I'm like, okay, well, is there one right now? They're like, yeah, but it's a $20 early check-in fee. I'm like, so the room is available. You're just going to charge me $20 to let me in. It's still available now or at 4.
Yeah, 4.
Taking $20 from me. Fucking, I don't know. But it had... Yeah. Totally. It had 2 beds. I mean, as a parent, first of all, getting time by yourself is a blessing. #blessed.
Bless.
And then the bed to yourself went in right. Let me get that AC dialed down a little bit here. Make sure this is all comfortable.
Sleep at an angle.
I was like a starfish in bed, probably just like sleeping, like spread out to every corner I could. I had a whole separate bed because it had 2 beds. I had one bed just for jacking and then one bed for sleeping. It was quiet. It was quiet. It was treat yourself kind of weekend.
That is a setup.
It's quite a treat yourself weekend.
That is an assembly line of treat yourself.
Yes, it was. And, full control of, the basic cable TV that they had there and all sorts of stuff. But I had a good time. Same thing with the concert. The beers are $12. At least the Coors there, they had Coors or banquet beer and on tap. So you have to go with that.
It's coming right out of the
fucking mountain. Right out of the fucking mountain, dude. They're like, see the mountain on the can? Yeah, that's the one back there. And there's a hose running, and we got the end of the hose right here. The Rockies are always blue there. But yeah, it was a good time. Colorado's quite the place.
I don't know if I've been.
Yeah, it's very everybody there, or at least at the concert. So it's a different sample size than probably your normal population. Everybody in Colorado and in Denver, where I was staying, they looked about 2 or 3 zips away from going on a hike. Like, okay, let me just unzip my cargo pants to be shorts. And, I got a fucking windbreaker in my cargo. Now I got my windbreaker on. Because I went to the show and it started at 8. So it was like barely a little bit light. And then you're outside and it's Colorado. So it's like, okay, it's going to probably get a little bit chilly. And it was a little windy. And I had like a couple layers on. And I'm looking around everybody, shorts and T-shirt. I'm like, do they know something that I don't know? Like, why is no one prepared for the inclement or the weather that can happen here?
Yeah.
And then as soon as the lights went down, everyone out of their cargo shorts, fucking jackets, sweatshirts, they had everything. It was all stowed away.
Okay.
Yeah. And everybody on their car has like fucking kayaks and tents. Like, they're ready to go places and do things in Colorado. That's the gist of what I got.
Just in case a hike breaks out, they're ready.
Dude, it's literally like, okay, we have to go camping for 3 days. Who's ready? Like, half the thing would just be like, I can get in my car right now and I can drive and I'm ready to go.
I'm first up. I'm ready.
I'm ready to go. Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time though. And then I, made it back to reality.
Yeah.
And here we are again.
Back to reality.
Another day, another dollar. Another
Yes,
day, another dollar. Something else happened. What was it? What? Oh, I feel like there was there some news thing that happened? I don't know. I could be forgetting.
I mean, the news. There's so much.
News is always happening.
Yeah.
Oh, the shooting at the
the Buffalo shooting. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
ridiculous.
That's too bad. That's I saw a report that said like 70 or certain the vast majority of the percentage of domestic terrorist events in the United States have been from white extremists.
Trumpers.
Yeah, basically.
Trumpers, that's all I'm going to call
them. Yep. And then all the comments are like, yeah, duh. We fucking know this already.
But like that forever.
Yeah. So that's, I don't know what to do about that.
Care more about guns and women's rights, minority rights. And,
Well, I find it, the Roe v. Wade thing leaked. It's the SCOTUS, the Supremes, they leaked an opinion. It's head scratching to me that the same people that are like, I'm not wearing a mask, you can't tell me what to do with my body.
My body, my choice.
And the very same breath are like, let's take the rights away from over half the population of the entire country.
Yeah.
I don't know how how those two things can live in the same brain. Because they seem like conflicting ideas. They seem like the same idea to me. I don't know. I don't like the government telling me what to do, what to wear on my face. But they can tell me what I can and can't do with my body.
Yeah. I think when we get with when we
me.
start putting the Bible into the mix, that's where they can try to blur the lines.
Yes. Which is odd because I'm pretty sure there's something there's separation of church and state. Which
not
means
in the
it
Bible.
actually
Not in the Bible. It would be.
Oh yeah, that's not in the Bible.
Yeah, that's oh damn it!
It's some. Is it the Magna Carta? Is it in the Magna Carta?
No, that's.
It's got to be. Is that in the Constitution? Oh boy, I'm flailing on my history.
Remember. My dad's going to give me a spanking. Thomas Jefferson said it.
Thomas Jefferson.
The expression one of the separation of church and state.
Mm-hmm. Is it in any official document?
The letter can be traced to a 1802 letter Thomas Jefferson wrote to a group of men affiliated with the Danbury Baptist Association of Connecticut.
Interesting.
He wanted a wall of separation between the church and the state, which is legitimate. Because if we're going to the free, everyone has their practices. Now, obviously, it's just, you know what? What's his name? George Carlin said it best. You know, the Republicans care more about the fetus than when you're born. Fuck it.
Yeah. That is another interesting thing. You're pro-life, but you're also pro-death penalty.
Yeah. And on top of that, it's like, no welfare, no, we're not going to help you once you're born. Fuck it. Fuck you.
That is
baby.
That is the oddest thing is like, yeah, you have to have this kid, but we're not going to support you in any way, shape, or form. And in fact, we'll probably make your situation worse, or it will make your situation worse once you have this kid because you're going to have no support and be flailing. And then you're going to be like, why are these people, it's a cycle that they're only perpetuating.
Yeah. Kind of keep the poor in poverty.
Yeah. Then that's our soapbox talk for the day.
Yeah.
But I guess, I think we're voting enough in California. Our voices, I feel our voices heard. We have what was the, did you see there's a surplus in California?
I did see that. Swing it my way.
I know. Fucking let's
offset some inflation and you like this one. So I got to work there talking about our merit increase. $97.5 billion in surplus. How many citizens in California? Let's divide it up.
Yeah. Let's redistribute that wealth.
So I got shot down heavily at work because they were talking about our merit increases. So your merit increases is how your performance is done, and I say it's coming up. I said, well, if it's not in track with inflation, then we need to talk. They said, hey, don't expect that. I said, well, fuck.
Yeah.
If we're not talking 8%, then get it out of here.
Yeah. Go fucking shove it.
I still lost money for the year.
So California has 39.35 million people. Let me make sure I get this right. Enough zeros. Okay. And then let's just to make the math easy, 100 billion. Hold on. How many zeros in a billion? 3, 6, 9. 11 zeros. Oh, I did this wrong. Now I'm trying to see how much each person would get if they just $2,500. Okay. That would be pretty sweet. Every California resident just gets $2,500 pay check.
So,
do I have that math right? That sounds about right.
You can even do it this way. So there's 25 million adults in California or something of that name. Actually, not 25 million, but the adults would be would receive it.
Okay,
I would still take $25.
Okay, persons under 18 years of age is 22% in California.
Okay. That's a lot of old people in California.
Yeah, so then we'd have to do a little bit of math. The population change, we went down a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm sure it's all those people who are like, I'm out of this state. Would you say 340 million?
All right, see you later. No, there is 39 million.
39. So
less 22.5%. So we might see closer to $3,000.
Yeah. Sweet. I'll take it. Swing.
Definitely. Let's have it. Well, they got a lot of interesting info on this site that I'm on. Census.gov.
Are you sure that's accurate? Are you sure that's a trustable source?
I'm like, look at all this interesting business data, economy data. Wow. Households with a computer, in terms of percent from 2016 to 2020, what would you say? With a computer, households with a computer.
60%.
60? 94.3.
Yeah, I was just trying to go low ball.
Yeah.
I was trying to set my bar really low, so I'm not disappointed. But 94? All right, that's not too bad.
So if you take 6% of 39 billion, that many people don't have a computer in their house. That is, in this state that we live in, that's crazy.
They got to be, majority of it's got to be like the backwoods.
I think, yeah. Probably the northern.
Unabombers.
The Unabombers of the world. Yeah, something like that. Okay. What percent have graduated high school?
They are not listening to Chip and Cern show.
No. What percent high school graduate or higher in California?
95?
83.9. Okay. That seems pretty solid.
Yeah, pretty solid.
Like,
I would like to compare it to Georgia or some shit like that.
What? Yeah. What's fucking
Texas.
Kentucky?
Oh, Kentucky. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
West Virginia.
Okay. We'll check those out in a second. And then household. What was I doing? Oh, bachelor's degree or higher.
Ooh, 40%.
If it's 34.
Okay, that's close enough.
Okay. So what state are we checking out next? Kentucky?
Yeah, do Kentucky.
Or Georgia? Okay.
Do Kentucky. Georgia's got.
Okay, Kentucky has 4.5 million, so about a tenth less.
Okay.
People.
Well, the percentage of high school grads.
Okay, let's see this. Their percentage of households with a computer, 88.5%, by the way.
Okay.
Whoa. High school graduate in Kentucky is better than California, 87.2%.
Oh, wow. Now, what's the college graduation then?
Now, the college is definitely lower, 25%.
So they may just grandfather them in. Like, you know your alphabet? Here's your diploma.
Yeah. Don't reach any higher than this. But the people, let me see here. It's very interesting. Median household income, Kentucky, 52,000. California, 78,000.
Huh. I wonder what the buying power is, though.
They have per capita income in the last 12 months. California, 38,000. Kentucky, 29,000.
Huh.
Interesting. This is, data's so fun. It's so interesting to.
You can learn a lot.
You can learn a lot if you actually try. Okay, now I fired up Georgia here. Now we're going down to, what did you say? High school grad. Georgia, 87.9, beating out both Kentucky and California. Their bachelor's degree is 32%. Maybe we got to, what do we have to check out? Like, what do we think? Mississippi or something?
West Virginia. Do West Virginia.
Okay. What's his face? Fucking no good Joe.
Yeah,
whatever the fuck
Democrat. Air quotes.
That's even that's okay. West Virginia high school grad, 87%. Bachelor's degree, 21%.
How many enroll in high school? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Is it a mandatory out there? I don't fucking think so.
Well, they also are saying high school graduate persons of the age 25 or plus. So maybe they're accounting that there's some high school people that are like 25 in Kentucky. Like, I'm in woodshop, year 7. Year 7 woodshop. So we'll hit up Newsom and we'll just let him know. Just take that 100 bill, just dice it up, send it to all the adults.
Where?
We'll say it's an anti-inflation
tax,
stimulus,
gas, fighting tax or something like that.
Yeah. I like it, and then everyone can get new TVs.
Exactly, that's what I would do. Let's spend it on frivolous shit.
Let's buy frivolous things
that it would go in my bank account and out almost simultaneously.
Yeah. Yep. And then the next time we go to the Giants game, you'd be like, beers on Cerny. Just got that stimulus, the 100 billion surplus stimulus.
100 billion surplus. I can only afford 2 rounds with these prices, but don't worry.
Yeah, still can only afford to take the family once or twice to a ball game. Maybe ball games are cheaper over there. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. But quite the week for us. Big excitement on getting your house. I can't wait to hear. I'm sure there'll be more stories coming from that.
I believe I was probably left, so I'll be driving solo to the house right now.
Did you hear rubber peel out in the driveway? Is your wife like?
I already saw motion at the driveway about 20 minutes ago, so I think she was gone.
And was there a 30-foot paint ladder and a big rollers being like you just saw it being loaded into the car?
Actually, the rollers and stuff were loaded in her car earlier. I saw.
Oh my god! I was like, she can't. I gotta text her. I'm gonna text her and let her know. Good luck painting. Good luck painting. You have to send me a photo. I'm excited to see. I can't wait to check it out. I'm sure there'll be a housewarming party and all that good stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, awesome. When's the target move-in date?
I think Sunday we're wrapping up. I have a recruited Joe to help me load the heavy stuff.
Did you get his payment, or you have to go get that?
I'll have to go get that. Now, part of it was the Giants game. I said, I'll take you to the Giants game, but I need your help. I didn't want to feel like because he was going to, Joe, he's got the biggest heart in the world.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I'll show up whenever you need me. I'm like, listen, I got a bunch of tickets. So come on down. Chip's, I said, Chip said he can go. Stuff like that. All right. I'll pay you for the ticket. I said, no. I said, I'll collect my debt for moving. He's like, fair enough.
Nice. He's like, wait, does Chip help me move too? He's like, nope.
No,
he just paid him off.
Chip got a free ride. Don't worry about it. Joe, you're getting a beer. That's your extra. I'll still have the 18 rack of pints. Yeah. I know he likes the pints.
You got to keep the man hydrated.
Yeah, he does.
Did they sell the screw top aluminum ones in the store?
That's
or you only get those.
No. We found him at Rayleigh's one time. I was with him. He's like, oh, here they are. Nice. He grabbed them. He was doing the math on like per ounce per beer. It was like his beautiful mind when it comes to something like that.
Just calculating it out.
It's like fucking Rain Man.
Rain Man. Ounce per beer.
Or that filter with like the reading rainbow, like butterflies in it. That's gonna calculate. That's Joe. We start calculating.
There's Coors Light cans flying all over the place. It's dizzying amount of Coors Light cans. But anyway, well, COVID cases on the rise. Get those boosters, folks. Probably gonna. I got my mask. I bust my mask out. It fucking sucks, but just
gotta do it.
I don't know. Just fucking whatever. And
I do forget.
Of course,
I do forget sometimes.
Yeah, it is nice to just go in and see what it was like to be normal, but the fun is over. Anywho, we're staying horny. We're staying horny. We're staying funny. It's what you get on the Chip and Cern show.
That's it.
We'll see you next week. Until next time, I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
Cheers.